Freedom March with Rodney Munker. Up next on ILTV.
The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by Rodney Munker, his guests, callers, and advisors on Freedom March are not necessarily those of management, ownership, or production unit of ILS or the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is a product of ILTV Studios and cannot be reproduced or represented, in part or entirety, without express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2024. All rights are reserved.
Marijuana is a dangerous drug.
The Queen is dead! God save the King!
There can never be rape in marriage. BMW sound like bad mad wagon. Not only am I saved, I'm saved and sanctified. The revolution is alive, and we must continue to document it.
Freedom!
Broadcasting live from the ILTV studios located here at University Drive. Welcome to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Munker. I'm a Justice of the Peace here in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I'm also a member of the local Catholic Christian community. Bradley Roll is my spiritual advisor. Bradley, welcome to Freedom March.
Thank you so much. Good to be here.
Today is Friday, the 31st day of January in the year of our Lord 2025. I'm going to talk culturally. I'm going to look at the lodge. The lodges. There are two historical lodges in Grandstown, and slowly they are disappearing, and I think I have a moral duty to raise the question: what is happening with the Knights of King George? The Knights of King George Lodge Hall, located on the corner of Fleming Street and Blue Hill Road. And what has happened to the Royal Victoria Lodge, located on Dunmore Street and Blue Hill Road? The building has disappeared, and all my life there have been these two lodges which represented the Negro people, those of us who could not afford a policy, but we joined the lodge, we paid our dues, so that when death comes, there will be money for funeral. But the lodge is disappearing. No one is saying anything, but today I shall talk about it. I also have in studio an elderly Negro man who hails from Congo Town, Long Bay. It's Andres. He happens to be a descendant of the Congo people of Africa. And everybody knows that in the Congo, there is war taking place. And all over the Bahamas, wherever you find Congo people, the Congo people are in trouble. Starting from Vauxhall in the east and heading to Andres. This is Freedom March. God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God save the descendants of the Congo people of Africa living in the Bahamas.
Freedom March with Rodney Munker will be right back after this. This is Freedom March with Rodney Monker.
Welcome back to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Monker. And of course, there are so many interesting issues which are taking place in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and at the University of the Bahamas. And I find it so amazing how mediocre the University of the Bahamas is. I regret saying that because I'm not a well-educated man. And I think it is horrible when a citizen who's not well educated is talking badly about the nation's top education institution. So it's just amazing. But let me openly confess, I'm not educated, I'm semi-illiterate, but notwithstanding my semi-illiteracy, I may show you how at the university they had a number of experts who were talking, and notwithstanding that there is documentary evidence that exists in the country that a university who is researching and studying will be able to produce, they have failed to do it. And that is why I take pride as a semi-illiterate man to tell you that the university is mediocre. But before I go into that, if I do, because I may not go into it, I'm going to invite my spiritual advisor to set the stage for the Bahamian people. How are you doing, my spiritual advisor?
Doing well as can be, Santa.
Are you ready to wage war against the devil and the forces of evil?
Yeah. So,
well, behold, the Bahamian people.
Yeah, good afternoon. We have a reading today from the book of Luke chapter 15, Luke chapter 15, verses 1 through 10. We're going to look at the parable of the lost sheep. In Luke chapter 15, it says, "Now the tax collectors and sinners were all gathered around to hear Jesus. But the Pharisees and the teachers of the law muttered, 'This man welcomes sinners and eats with them.' And then Jesus told them this parable. Suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. Doesn't he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it?" Scroll up, producer. "And when he finds it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders and goes home. And then he calls his friends and neighbors together and says, 'Rejoice with me, I have found my lost sheep.' I tell you that in the same way, there will be more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous persons who do not need to repent." And go ahead, producer. Or suppose a woman who has 10 silver coins and loses one. Doesn't she light a lamp, sweep the house, and search carefully until she finds it? And when she finds it, she calls her friends and neighbors together and says, "Listen, rejoice with me, I have found my lost coin." In the same way, I tell you, there is rejoicing in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who repents. Luke chapter 15, verses 1 through 10. I read from the NIV. The word of God is forever and ever blessed. Thank you, producer. Back to you, Sandra.
I thank you, my spiritual advisor.
Indeed.
Well, folks, before I run on today, let's go to Cat Island, where we have received report that the comprehensive school at Cat Island, it's an all-age school. It starts with students from kindergarten to grade 12. And apparently the allegation goes like this, that there have been students who reside on Cat Island. They were in Nassau capital for the Christmas holiday, for the New Year's holiday, and apparently while they were here on the island, they contracted the flu. They took it back to Cat Island, and it is alleged that they were successful in infecting the school, culminating in many of the students coming down with a bad flu. And as a result of that, classes had to be suspended, and that has created some major concern. And so I'm kind of shocked that Cat Island, which historically is comprised principally of people who are the descendants of the Haitian slaves. You may not know it. Every Cat Islander, they might ignore it because they're not aware of it. But during slavery, an examination of the slave register lodged for record at the Archives Department on Mackey Street will show that all the Negro people of Cat Island, they were once Haitian slaves, and the colonial authority was very superstitious of them because, one, they spoke a non-English language, and it was alleged that they were practicing superstition. Some was doing voodoo, some were practicing obeah, some believe in graveyard dirt, some were doing all kinds of things. And since the colonial authorities were uncertain about whether or not the magic would work, they decided they would send them all to Cat Island. And so we are all the descendants of the Haitian people. And so I'm kind of surprised that with all the cultural knowledge we have of bush medicine, that no one has gone into the forest, no one has boiled medicinal bushes for the purpose of fighting the flu. So at Cat Island, they have been telling students and other residents that they should maintain social distancing, they should sanitize their hands, they should sanitize their doors, and that kind of thing. So let's pray for the students at Cat Island, and let's hear to see what the health officials will soon report, because it's important that we ensure that the flu doesn't get out of hand. My spiritual advisor, have you heard anything about a flu in Cat Island?
No, I haven't heard about it, but it's around. It's here in the province as well.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's a bad flu. Very
flu.
bad one.
Well, I started to get the flu, and I gave instructions to my family who resides in Counter Buta, that's Black Village, and they boiled some good chicken sauce for me, plenty lime juice, plenty pepper, and when I finished drinking that,
was it.
It chased the flu
knock it out,
away.
Smell it out.
So it's medicinal, okay? It's not a medical remedy. It's always better to go and see a doctor. But if you're playing descendants of the bush people, my recommendation is some good chicken sauce. Plenty pepper, plenty lime juice, plenty broth, so that you can literally drink it and take it from me. I don't care how bad that flu is, it will beat the hell out of the flu. So I thought I'd tell you that. Have you heard about the Knights of King George? The Knights of King George has been a lodge that is over 50 years old, perhaps 60, perhaps 70 years old. A very old lodge, which is located at the corner of Blue Hill Road and Fleming Street. And then next to it, just on its northern boundary is the Royal Victoria Lodge. So it's two lodges, and these lodges were established for the Negro people of Bainstown and Grandstown, and many of them and their descendants have joined this lodge, and they have paid dues. There are many lodges in the Bahamas that is now becoming defunct. There are many children of the lodge's president, the lodge's trustees, who are running away with the lodge property. Mr. Producer, can you show the photograph of the Knights of King George? This is the Knights of King George, which is located right there on the corner of Fleming Street and Blue Hill Road. And then next to it is where the Royal Victoria Lodge was located. Someone broke down the lodge building. This is where the lodge building has been. And someone went here, they break it down, and it appears that someone is walling it in. And so I'd like to know from the Bahamas government, because I do know that the government at one point had an organization set up to monitor and to manage lodges, to keep in contact with them. I want to know what has happened to the Royal Victoria Lodge building. What's going on? What is going on? And somebody has to tell us what is going on, because, you know, I believe in history. I believe in lodges. I believe in burial society. We need burial society because there's still many of us, when we have deaths, we have difficulty burying our dead. And the whole purpose behind the burial society and the lodges were, in the event of a death, you can get burial funds. Gone are the days, many years ago, when there was a death in the community, in the family, as relative and friends show up, everybody come with a couple of dollars. But today now you have somebody die, the most they do is ask you, when is the funeral? So nobody bring little $50. Nobody bring one little $20, $100 or $200. And so if you didn't make a contribution to national insurance to pick up that couple of dollars, you are in trouble because you ain't got no money to bury your loved one. And if you're poor, right, for the poor man in our society, what is the proper name when you burn the body?
Cremation.
Cremation.
Cremate.
Cremation, for us, the Negro people who are poor, that is regarded as being almost embarrassing. Now, if you're wealthy, you could do cremation, and that's a big thing. I've been to one funeral, and when I arrived, everybody was bragging, oh, we cremated her.
It's cheaper.
Because they regarded that as class. But then I went to another place, and Tehidem was rowing. My God, look at it, burn up that man, and he ain't saved in any event, so he can burn up twice, because they think he's not saved, he's going to go to hell, and when he goes to hell, the devil them can burn him again. So the lodges are very important. I'm very concerned. There are quite a number of lodges that I've been observing quietly. The buildings are nailed up. There are no meeting. Nobody can find out where the president is. I know of one president, let's call him Brother Fergie. Brother Fergie died. Now Brother Fergie children them got the lodge hall up for sale. And they never used to come to meeting. And I could see Mama and mistreating them. They paid their dues because you had to take them to the lodge. Now, Mama dead, Miss Chatham dead, Miss Althea dead, and all them old people in the lodge, they dead, and the president's children, they got the lodge hall up for sale. And you can't say anything because them children don't play. Okay? Especially Mr. Ferguson's daughter. She'll case you right out in the middle of the road and let you know that's her daddy, Lodge Hall. So that's what's going on in the country. So I thought I'll tell that to you. Any comments on Lodge? Just my spiritual advisor.
No,
Okay.
I'll pass.
Well, having said that to you, when I take the adjournment, I'm going to have me a 76-year-old man who's going to join me for a few moments. He's had a problem from July of 2024. The government, if I understand it correctly, assisted him in sending him to Cuba. So he went to Cuba, if I understand it correctly, and he returned from Cuba. But when he returned from Cuba, Bahamasair didn't bring his clothes from Cuba. As a result of that, it appears that a lack of clothing has trapped him in Nassau, if I understand it correctly. I might be wrong, but when he comes on, I'm certain we will be able to get him to straighten the record. And he has complained. So I connected him with his member of parliament in Andros. The member of parliament has tried to assist them. I'm advised that Bahamasair has been told to get in contact with Mr. Herkin Stewart, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He's 76. He lives in Congo Town, Long Bay, or Long Bay Key. He'll correct me. Now, people who lives in Congo Town, any part of the Bahamas, whether or not it's Congo Town in Foxhill or Congo Town in Andros, they are descendants of the African slaves from the Congo. And the Congo people do not mess around. And I'm going to bring a direct descendant of the Congo people to demand his clothes from Bahamasair. This is Freedom March. God save the Congo people. God save the king. I'll be right back after the break.
The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by Rodney Munker, his guests, and callers on Freedom March are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production unit of the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is a production of ILTV and cannot be reproduced or represented in part or entirety without express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Freedom March is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2020. All rights are reserved.
Welcome back to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Munker, and in studio with me, I have a senior citizen who hails from Congo Town in Andros. And for historical reasons, you may not be aware of it, but the people throughout the Bahamas who find themselves living in settlements named after Congo Town, these are the descendants of the African slaves who came out of the Congo. And Congo people all over the world, particularly at this period of time, seems to be in problem because in Africa, the Congo people are under attack. So let me start off by introducing to you a 76-year-old citizen. Sir, please tell the country, what is your name?
My name is Haken Stewart.
Haken Stewart. And how old are you, Mr. Stewart?
76 years old.
And where do you live in the Bahamas?
I live in Congo Town, South Andros.
Congo Town, South Andros.
Yes, sir.
You had an experience where you were in Cuba, am I correct?
That's correct, sir.
What were you doing in Cuba?
I went to Cuba to have a surgery with my cataract removed from my eye.
To have a cataract removed from your eyes in Cuba?
Yes.
Did you get the services?
No, unfortunately, they were closing at the time, and I was supposed to return back to Cuba.
And what happened there?
And it happens that I decided to come back earlier than I was supposed to. I was supposed to come back the following Tuesday.
Yes.
However, I came back on that Friday, me and my son, and we had to pay an additional $200 to get back home.
Okay. Now, you claim that you came back home on Bahamasair. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Tell us what happened. What was your experience with Bahamasair?
My experience is I took a bin with some food over there. However, after I get the surgery, I give the food to the guy who took us around. Instead of bringing the empty container back, I decided to put my bag.
Your bag?
Yes, in the bin.
Yes.
And tape it up.
Yes.
Unfortunately, when the bin reached here in Nassau, the bag wasn't in the bin.
The bag was not in the bin?
That's correct.
And who do you blame for that?
It had to be between Cuba and here. That's about that. The bag had to be taken from Cuba side or Nassau side.
On Nassau side?
Yes, sir.
Have you been in contact with any representative of Bahamasair?
I did. I spoke with Mr. Major, the manager.
Mr. Major, the manager
Yes.
of Bahamasair.
Yes,
What did he promise you?
He promised me that he would contact me. When I spoke with him, he told me, look, Bahamasair policy is only to pay $453 for the bag and the stuff. So I said, Mr. Major, that can't be real because my bag costs my land bag costs $450.
Yes.
You know, what about the items? He said, well, that's the Bahamasair policy. I said, okay, that's the policy just to get over with. I'll go along with the deal. So he told me in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time?
He's going to call me. And I was disappointed, Mr. Major. I haven't heard from him since. I had tried to contact him. Unfortunately, I wasn't able. I am surprised of Mr. Major, the way he treated a senior citizen.
And this is Mr. Major from
Bahamasair.
Air.
Yes, sir. The manager.
The manager.
Yes, sir.
And you have not heard from him since.
Since.
Have you been able to reach Mr. Major the manager at Bahamasair?
I tried on several occasions.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to.
Okay. And what would you like for Bahamasair to do? Please tell Bahamasair and Mr. Major.
It's time for this for me to put this behind me. Please compensate me. My bag is going out for 7 months.
Wow.
You know, and I told Mr. Major, I said, sir, I need my clothes, my personal repair. I say, as a man, I'm 76 now. I don't have no clothes. Please, sir, do me that favor. And Mr. Major promised me. He gave me a number to call. After he didn't call me, tell me don't call him. He's going to call me. But after I see 3 weeks gone, and he ain't called me, I tried to reach him, and unfortunately, up to yesterday, I was unable to contact him. So.
And you cannot hear from Mr. Major?
No, sir, I'm so disappointed. As a manager, the manager whose word you're supposed to take it to the bank, because that's the manager.
Yes.
You know, it behooves me how Mr. Major carrying on with the senior citizen like me, man.
Okay. Well, Mr. Stewart, about 3 months ago, I had a lady who made contact with the studio, and she sent me a bag for you. And I've not really had an opportunity to inspect the bag, but I want to show the public what she has donated to you. This here is a hat. It's a nice hat, right? Yeah. This is another beautiful hat. And also she has sent this wonderful shirt, and from all indication, this is a brand new shirt. So I want you to see, it's a brand new shirt, all right? Yeah. These are brand new stuff. It's a brand new sweater. The woman has refused to tell me who she is.
Yes.
All I know is I believe a young lady came saying, Mommy say, don't tell you who she is, but she sent this for Mr. Stewart. So I just want you to see that these are good stuff. It's a warm sweater. So there are some God-fearing people in the country. So I don't want you to feel bad in taking them.
No, sir, I appreciate it highly.
Yeah, and there are plenty good stuff here. I don't think I should take out any more.
Yes.
But I just want the public to see that there are some Christian people living in our country who has a heart and is willing to assist other people in distress. Yes, so tell Mr. Major how you need your money, and you tired of being
Mr.
fair.
Major, please, in the name of Jesus, please pay me my money, man. I need my money. You've been playing around with me too much as a senior citizen. How would you feel if somebody doing your parents or your father the way you treating me, man? That's Bahamasair money. I know you deal to protect Bahamasair interests, but look at me, man. I plead to you from day one, I need my money or my clothes. You can't find it. How long must I wait for you, man?
Did your member of parliament also call Mr. Major for you?
Yes, he did.
Your member of parliament did?
Yes, and Mr. Major assured him he will take care of it.
Okay, and nothing has happened?
Nothing. I've been hearing from Mr. Major since.
Okay.
He must be going fishing.
Okay. Well, Mr. Major, you may have gone fishing, but for heaven's sake, Mr. Stewart is a descendant of the Congo people. And I'll have you to know the Congo people don't mess around. So please get his money. Other than that, Mr. Stewart, this is Mr. Stewart, will have to return to the studio.
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Stewart, I want to thank you for coming. And if you don't hear from him within a month, you make contact, you come back here, and me and you together, we'll row Mrs. Major out.
I don't have no problem with Mr. Munker, and I thank you so much for this chance, man, to express what's on my mind.
Yes.
Just how Mr. Major turned me around, like his personal money.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, it behooves me.
Yeah.
You know?
Anyway, we're going to pray that God will touch Mr. Major's heart and he will give you justice.
Thank you so much.
You take good care.
Yes, God bless you, Mr.
Mr. Producer, you may put the camera on me so the spiritual advisor may assist Mr. Stewart from his seat. So, Mr. George, you take good care. The spiritual advisor will assist you, okay?
Yes, again, Mr. Munker,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
No problem, Brother Stewart. God bless you.
Yes.
Loose this right from here.
Yes.
Yeah. And take him to the stair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, folks, these are some of the exciting things that are happening in the country. And we have to continue to represent the poor. And as you can see, Mr. Stewart, he's able to handle himself. He's 76, was born in 1948. So, you know, we have to make sure that justice is done. I call on Bahamasair to stop it and give Mr. Stewart his funds, and that would be very powerful, very powerful. Mr. Stewart has been extremely persistent. I also want to thank the mysterious lady who sent those clothing for Mr. Stewart about 2 or 3 months ago. We kept them right here, saying that whenever we were to see him, we would pass them on to him, and thank God he did make contact with us, and so we extended an invitation for him to come to the studio today to express himself so that Bahamasair, who is the national carrier, will do justice to a senior citizen. Okay? So this is powerful. Well, the spiritual advisor is assisting him because he has some handicap. So the spiritual advisor is going to make sure that he gets done safely. In the meantime, there are some other interesting issues that need to be discussed in the country. I see that at the University of the Bahamas, they seem to have had a series of distinguished lectureship. And once again, the country is preoccupied with sex. This time it's marital sex, and they're concerned about whether or not the government will pass legislation putting rape in holy matrimony. And of course, I was very excited to see that the Honorable Attorney General, that's Senator Ryan Pinder, he spoke. And I thank God for Ryan Pinder's honesty. I thank God for Ryan Pinder pointing out clearly to the country that we will not tolerate this government putting rape in our marriage. As simple as that. I become very offensive when the government start entering our bedrooms. Now, if the government came in my bedroom, they will find out that I'm basically sleeping all night. But nevertheless, I really don't want the government to do that. It's voyeurism. Every time you hear them talk about marital rape, they are being voyeuristic. And I think voyeurism is a sin. And I think that as a married man, I should have the right to hold on my wife. It's my wife. I think I shouldn't have a right to hold on the next man's wife, but simply my wife. Why y'all weren't getting that? Why? Huh? I should have the right to hold on my wife, not your wife. I'm not interested in your wife. Okay? And I think it was great that Senator Ryan Pinder pointed out that people would end up not voting for the government if the government start interfering with our ability to have our wives when we see that we want it, because it ain't your business. I think it's nastiness to be concerned about whether or not I'm holding down my wife. These people are not saved. Then there's a hypocrisy that took place. I'm going to let Damien Gomez get away today. But I want to warn Damien Gomez, the next time he's talking these sex talks, he must be frank with the university. Other than that, I'm going to come to the university with the records of the High Court and read it into the records of the university. You see, there's a duplicitous standing in this country. Those of us who come to equity should come with clean hands. If we are going to talk about marriage, if we're going to talk about the relationship of a man and his wife, we must be honest. See, if I was one of the distinguished lecturers at the University of the Bahamas, I would be honest and tell them what is my views on family relationship. I would not pretend. I would say to them, Madam President of the University, certainly you were married to a Bahamian man, and you know that we Bahamian man believe that every married man should have his own bonefish. I would do it. But Damien has not been frank with the university. And if I was to be frank with the university, they're going to say I'm being unkind. See, that is what disturbs me, when people are talking on these very important social issues but does not declare their interests. That is how it is done. You declare your interests. I would do it. I'm there, I'm speaking, I would declare my interests. I would start off by saying, I believe that a married man should be able to hold on his wife. Now, let's debate. You see, I put aside the hypocrisy. If they don't stop, the records of the newspapers there. See, if the university was really an institution of higher learning, they could have produced the Tribune and the Nassau Guardian that would have contradicted Damien Gomez's position, as was testified in the magistrate court. You hear me? I wanted to stop. That is why I tell you there's nothing to the University of the Bahamas. Because the record is there. The Tribune is there. The Nassau Guardian is there. And the magistrate court is there. That is the problem here. They must stop it. I'm 68. I've been around for a long time. So I know what's going on. I know who the Bahamian men are. I know all men who believe in domestic violence. The record is there. So when they talk, I suck my teeth. When the spiritual advisor asked me, why are you sucking your teeth? I said, spiritual advisor, you remember when they've been to court? Charged? See, that's the point I'm making. If you're going to talk on these sensitive matters, you must start off by saying, see, if I was talking, right? We have this distinguished man who took the chair leg and beat his wife. You heard me? I went to court and I sat down and I listened. I didn't know that them kind of people used to beat their wife with the foot of a chair. But he all over Nassau talking. But he's never said to the delegates, I used to beat my wife with the leg of the table. And I lying. So if we're going to discuss social matters, let's confess. That's the point I'm making. If we're going, depending on what we must be discussing, we must stand up and say, I used to keep sweetheart, but I don't do it no more. Now I can listen to you because you're being honest. But for you to be standing up and talking to me, and I just come from court, I don't want that to happen. So I want it to stop. And I think that's the way it should be done. I thought I'd tell that to you. The country is full of hypocrisy. Okay? If we're going to do things, let's confess our sins. Let's say I beat my wife. Okay? It's like me. Every time we get into domestic matter, what do I raise? The Chinese baby! And I got the government. I got the opposition. I got the judge. Because everybody would agree with me that no Chinese baby should come to my house. And any Chinese baby that comes to my house, that is provocative. And I went back down on that. I don't care what the judge say. I don't care what the jury say. I'm not minding any Chinese baby. Y'all think it's stupid, eh? Y'all already don't respect my intelligence. Now y'all want to say, go on, Monka, you're minding Chinese baby. I'm not minding any Chinese baby, unless, of course, I'm running a nursery. So it's beautiful. My spiritual advisor.
Yeah, but so, the argument is being advanced that married women are not protected from certain type sexual assaults by the law. And so, what must I do, producer? Go over? All right? Yeah, so I guess what they're saying is that
Who married
they say
woman
married women are
isn't?
being abused, Senator.
The man who led the debate this morning is not a married man.
Who led the debate?
We're not going to call nobody names.
Okay, all right.
He's not married, nor does he like women. So why should I listen to him? See, that's dishonest. That's dishonest. He has no moral authority to talk. As simple as that. How you could talk if you take the broom, the leg.
You said the chair leg?
The chair leg and beat the woman.
Oh, man.
You know what it is for a man to take a chair leg and lick the woman, and it wasn't over sex. Just read the records of the courts. I got these
Well,
Negroes.
that may be the argument. The argument is they're talking about sex. They ain't talking about beating you with no chair leg. They're talking about forcing yourself
My spiritual advisor.
on your wife after she tell you.
Get your business. Half of these children wrong here. If you don't hold the woman down, you wouldn't have no children.
Okay.
How to get their business?
Well, they saying
These
you
are
don't have-
nasty
Listen,
people.
Sandra,
Why would they be concerned about what me and my wife is doing?
Because they're saying you shouldn't have to hold your wife down. She's supposed to be able to give it to you freely.
That ain't their business.
Without any coercion.
Some people love to hold their wives down.
you don't have
Some
to-
wives love to be held down.
This is true. This is true.
What you want getting that for?
This is true.
And the thing about it is the people who are talking just read the transcript of the court. You see how I got them? Listen to me, folks. Just read the transcript of the court and you will curse these people out. They're dishonest. First, admit your sins. Now, after you admit your sins, you can say it. Say it! Say I beat the woman! Say I throw her clothes in the road! Then you could talk to me! But don't come pretending. Who the hell y'all think y'all are?
So he who comes to equity.
Must come with clean hand. That's all I'm saying. Just say it. Everybody knows my position on the Chinese baby. I don't hide it. My family all over Black Village searching the baby them to see who all in my house is Chinese. I say, there's a Chinese baby here. Keep looking. Keep looking. All right? I got twin cousins. They live in the Grove. They came searching. They said, man, we hear you got a Chinese baby. And they search up and down for the Chinese baby. All I said to them, listen, your first cousin, I'm not minding any Chinese baby. They said, but you're a Christian. I said, yes, but I ain't supposed to mind no Chinese baby. God friggin' me. Y'all think I stupid, eh? I ain't listening to these fellas. Just read the transcript of the court. I'm throwing parable at them. Just read the transcript of the court, and
Lord.
the university would hang its head in shame That's what I mean when I said it's not a high learning institution. Anybody can come there and mislead them. Now, they should have invited me. Then when they finished, I would have cross-examined everybody and broke up the meeting. All right? See, that is the advantage of being 68. All right? Talking nonsense. Just leave me alone, eh?
Oh,
and I even ain't got the energy to hold the woman down.
Oh, man.
All right, y'all?
Oh, man.
Bunch of stupidness, but marital rape. That's for white people.
They won't protect the woman, Santa.
White
They
people,
say the woman.
No, white people, they know about that kind of sex. All right? We don't know nothing about that. Okay? So, the matter's solved. I'm happy that the PLP is not going to do this. Because I want to vote PLP. Okay? I want to vote PLP. But how I could vote for the PLP if the PLP tell me I can't hold down my bride. This is Freedom March. There is too much duplicity. Y'all stop it. And the university should research its lecturers before they speak. God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God save the King. God save women. God save men. It's a wonderful country.
Freedom March with Rodney Munker will be right back after this. is Freedom March with Rodney Monker.
Welcome back to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Monker. And of course, Bradley, you do have some ads to pay, do you?
Yeah, we get some ads, and of course we also have some birthdays. So what are we gonna do first? Let's do the ads. Alpha Sounds. Remember to get ready for a night to remember. Alpha Sounds promotion invites you to back to love, an unforgettable evening of smooth R&B vibes. Sorry, and cherished memories. Join us at the Nassau Cruise Port on Saturday, the 15th of February, for a spectacular all-white affair you won't want to miss, featuring live performances by Freddie Jackson, You Are My Lady, Rock Me Tonight, Regina Bell, Baby Come to Me, Make It Like It Was, and the Essence Band. So the tickets are available at bahamastickets.com, Plantation Bar and Grill, Big Boys Cafe, Tropics Bar and Grill. Of course, for more information, you can contact them at 822-6863. So mark your calendar, dress in your finest white attire, and join us for a night of love, music, and pure elegance. Everybody needs money always, so send money internationally and locally through Western Union with Money Max. Download the Money Max app today to send cash instantly to a family member or friend, anytime and anywhere. Sending money has now been simpler. The app is available on the Apple Store and Google Play Store. Money Max. Live your max life. Do you enjoy watching Freedom March? If so, advertise your business today with us for as low as $50. Contact us now at 557-0258. That's 557-0258 or 557-0259 for the Impact Package. All right. Birthdays now, producer? Okay, so is that Vincenique? Vincenique, happy birthday to Vincenique, a.k.a. Baba from Burton, Father Burton, and it's now so crew. Oh, that's Burton, okay. So happy birthday to Vincenique. Desiree Camp, I'd like to wish my niece, Desiree Camp, a happy birthday. It's coming from your 2 children, your grandchildren, your sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, the rest of the family in Bryland, and of course now, so especially your mother, Delary Hutchison. She wants you to enjoy your birthday, so happy birthday to Desiree Camp. Georgette, we'd like to send a birthday shout out to Georgette, coming from her husband, Leo. Sorry, coming from her handsome father, Leo. And beautiful mother, Madeline Gardner. Her birthday is on Saturday, which is tomorrow. So this is like a pre-birthday shout out to Georgette. Birthday is tomorrow, which is Saturday, February the 1st. Okay. Chico White, the second. Pronounced Chico. Happy belated birthday to Chico White, the second, coming from your brothers, Mackay and Royce. Happy birthday, Chico. Amir Evans. Happy birthday to Amir Evans from Mom Lassane, her grandmother Rena, her sister and brother and uncle as well. So happy birthday to Amir Evans. Livingston Cooper is celebrating birthday. Happy birthday to Livingston Cooper. This is Brother Cooper from the Highbury Park Church of Christ, wishing our dear Brother Livingston Cooper a very happy birthday. Coming from your wife especially. Love you with your whole heart. Also the brothers and sisters from the Highbury Park Church of Christ. May God continue to bless you with many more birthdays to come. Happy birthday to Brother Livingston Cooper. Mr. Major, very special. Happy 80th birthday to Miss Major, the matriarch of the Majors family of Tarpon Bay, Lustra, grandmother of our producer. Oh, all right, Cam, this is your grandmother. Happy birthday to Miss Major. Wishing you a very happy and blessed birthday. You are an inspiration to your family and the entire Lustra people. So happy birthday to Mr. Major. This is our producer, Cam. This is his grandmother. All the best to you, ma'am. And God bless you. Hilda Smith. We want to send a happy birthday shout out to Miss Hilda Smith, who is celebrating her 87th birthday, which is tomorrow. It's a pre-birthday shout out to Hilda Smith tomorrow, February the 1st. She'll be 87 years old. It's coming from all those who love her, especially her daughter, Catrice Corley, and her son-in-law, John Corley. Do you see those photos with that Defense Force officer and the Governor General? Arlington Clark. We want to congratulate him, but let's do this first. Special shout out to Tesley Victor. What's that? Okay. I was trying to figure out what that was all about. Tesley Victor, shout out to St. John's College. Congratulations on the big win. Junior Junk 2025. And to my beautiful daughter, Tesley Victor and the big dancer. Okay, so a special shout out to Tesley Victor. Shout out to St. John's College. Congratulations on the big win. Junior Junk 2025. And to my beautiful daughter, Tesley Victor and the big dancer. Good afternoon. I would also like to send a 29th birthday to my lovely daughter, Shanique Roll. Is coming from her mother, Kami Cartwright, brother Cameron, the two nephews, Cameron and Caden, grandmother Roselda, and Uncle Glenn. Also, I want to send a happy wish out to my aunt, Patricia Clark, aka Pat, who is celebrating her 62nd birthday. And this is coming from her two sons, Philip, Kendall, her nieces and nephews, Kami Cartwright, and Shanique Cameron. Sorry. And then, of course, we want to congratulate, I don't know if you have the picture, Brother Arlington Clark, who was given an award. He's there with the Governor General. Of course, congratulating Arlington Clark for this very outstanding award. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, so he's given the Outstanding Service Award. Congratulations, Brother Ali Clark, on your achievement. The Royal Bahamas Defense Force, you were, of course, awarded this award at Government House. So you're there with Dame Cynthia Pratt, ONGCMG. Congratulations to you, dear Brother Arlington Clark, for an Outstanding Service Award given to you from the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. Congratulations, Ali. All the best to you, my brother. What else do we have? Are we going to do the Sakurama thing? Okay, yeah. So St. Augustine's College is celebrating 80 years. They're doing 80 years, 1945 to 2025. So they're going to have this 80th anniversary homecoming at Sakurama. It's going to be held Saturday, 12 p.m. on SAC grounds. Entrance fee for students is $5, and of course adults is $10. Softball, Paramount, alumni. The softball tournament, alumni versus students. So there's going to be a Sakurama. There's going to be booths available for hoopla and all the other stuff. Hot dogs, hamburger, pastries, everything. So St. Augustine's College is celebrating 80 years, and of course they're going to have a Sakurama, which is going to be held Saturday, March the 1st, 2025, starting at 12 p.m. on St. Augustine's College grounds. So come back home, Big Red Machine Nation, come on, come all, and of course, enjoy. All right. What you got, Sandra?
Well, I want to join you in wishing everybody a happy birthday, including our producer's grandmom.
Yes, absolutely.
It's powerful.
Major. Mm-hmm.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Well, folks, there has emerged a controversy in the House of Assembly when the Free National Movement Member of Parliament for St. Anne's, that is Adrian White, he has alleged that ZNES traveled to the United States for the inauguration of President Donald Trump at a cost of $200,000. Now, we do know that the Free National Movement has control of the public accounts committee. We also know that the leader of the opposition, who is FNM leader Michael Pintard, is the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee. So it is expected that when they speak, they will talk from an informed position, having examined the records. But the member of Parliament for Pinewood and the minister responsible for the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, Miles LaRoda, has refuted the story of Adrian White and has confirmed that it cost ZNES $20,000 to send a team to cover the inauguration of the most powerful president on the face of the earth and the most friendliest government of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. That's Donald Trump, President of the United States of America. It is disgraceful that the FNM has been caught up in racism, where they are offended that Kamala didn't win, because there were many FNMs who took the black position, that Kamala was of an African descendant, and that it was time for a woman to be president of the United States of America. So they all quietly campaigned for Kamala, when in fact, the free-thinking and well-informed people of the United States of America took a proper decision and they elected Donald John Trump as President of the United States. And we should stop being unkind, we should stop being insulting, and we should stop finding ways to attack Donald Trump. So Adrian White, by his attack, falsely though it be, on ZNS, is in fact an attack on Donald Trump. Certainly it would be stupid for the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas or any radio or TV station who's able to afford it not to cover one of the most prestigious inauguration in the world. What are the facts? Donald Trump is the leader of the free world, and the Commonwealth of the Bahamas is a part of the free world, and ZNES was right to find the funds to go to Washington. And I'm very disappointed that Adrian White could be so misleading. Come, Adrian White, I want you to do better than that, man. Don't play politics. Please don't play politics with the United States of America, and please do not play politics with Donald Trump. Because I'll have you to know, anyone who hits Donald Trump, he's gonna strike you back. And take it from me, you wouldn't be able to handle it. So I'm happy that Miles LaRoda has corrected the record. And I'm happy to know that ZNES has reached that level of maturity where it went to the United States and covered Donald Trump. It's powerful. My spiritual advisor, are you supporting the FNM on this wicked attack? Or do you think that...
No, I haven't read. I wasn't following the story. I mean, I saw some things on social media, but I just didn't want, it didn't interest me, so...
Come, my spiritual advisor.
I just didn't...
I know you didn't, but I'm asking you a question. Don't you think it was proper?
Oh, you know what, Sandra? I forgot. We do have a guest today.
We do have a guest? Who is our guest?
But I think they're coming on at 5:30. Yeah, BTC. All right. We'll be with them shortly.
Yeah.
Right, if I'm not mistaken.
So therein lies the problem. I think it was great that ZNES did go to the United States. I would have gone if I wasn't afraid of flying, okay? I would have been more than excited to go, but you know, I'm afraid that there can be plane crashing, and you would see that just the other day in the United States, they had a major collision in the air where a U.S. military helicopter bucked into a jet, and everybody fell in that river.
Potomac.
And everybody is dead. So I think Adrian should hang his head in shame, and I think that Michael Pintard should distance himself from this attack on Donald Trump and the American people. I think it's powerful. But you're not going to put up any defense.
I tell you, I wasn't following the story, Senator.
But you heard what I had to say just now. I was reading from the story.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you still have to understand the story before you can make any comments. I don't know what the story is saying.
You didn't understand it.
No, I don't know what the
didn't
story is
comprehend
saying.
it.
Yeah.
Even though you went to some
So
Okay.
ZNS was invited to go to Washington?
You're not.
Who invited them?
You're not. If you are practicing journalism,
You can just go and show up.
yeah.
Okay, so where you going to be?
How you mean where
On
you're
the
gonna be?
house, roof, on the road, in the yard?
I don't know where
Where you
they
gonna be,
went.
yeah.
They had over $32,000, but they spent $20,000. But Adrian White and the FNM has misled the country, has misled the parliament, and the FNM has demonstrated that they are against Donald Trump. That's what it means. I want people to understand what is going on. There are a lot of Negro people who are playing the race card. They want a black woman. But this woman is not black. She's Indian. It's the first thing. Secondly, we do not need no woman running the United States. We need a strong man. Donald Trump is a strong man. He'll stop this. All right? Watch what's going on. In Canada, they choose a weak president. You heard what the advisor to the president called Trudeau? You heard what he called him? So you need a strong man. And Donald Trump represents mankind. He's strong and it's powerful. So let's stop creating all of these unnecessary distractions. The American people are well informed, they're well educated, they understand the issues, and they know. They believe in the same thing that I believe in. So I want you all to see, the Americans believe in the same thing I believe in. I believe in a strong man. The Americans believe in a strong man. I believe in Donald John Trump. The Americans believe in it. So you see, the Americans and I, we agree. See, we agree. It's Trump, Trump, Trump. Fight, fight, fight. And I want Adrian White to stop it. Other than that, I will change his name from Adrian Wright to Adrian Wrong.
It's Adrian White.
Yeah, Adrian White.
You say right.
No, White. I just talk English fast.
Okay.
Goodness of mercy. It's all kind of nonsense that is taking place in the country. I mean, there's this anti-Trump. Y'all stop it, man. Damn it. Trump is president. Get and love him. All right? Trump is the president. And he's president for 4 years. And if y'all don't stop it, I may start the campaign for an amendment to the U.S. Constitution so that Donald Trump could run for a third time. All right? I think we should just keep Donald.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't say what?
So you want to say president for life?
I didn't say for life. I think we should keep him for another 10 years. Yeah. How that sound?
Well, somebody trying to do it.
Yeah, it's a brilliant idea. The Americans have had presidents who serve for 3 times, you know. I think Donald will do well. And so I think that's the way it must be done. But the FNM should hang its head in shame. And when this campaign starts, I want you all to vote against the FNM because the FNM don't like Trump and they don't like America. And anybody who doesn't like Trump ain't safe. Okay? Trump is good for America. We're going to make America great again. We're going to protect the southern boundary, southern borders. And once Donald make America great, what do you think is going to happen? Greatness is going to spread around the world and the Bahamas will become greater. Okay? So it's a wonderful day in the Bahamas. Who's my guest coming up?
BTC. We're going to have BTC.
BTC is coming?
Well, you know how timely this visit here, because we got a text coming from somebody in Cargill Creek. Where's Cargill Creek?
Cargill Creek is in Andros.
Bearing Point as well?
Okay.
So they say, good afternoon, Mr. Monka. We need you to please tell BTC
Yes.
that the people in Cargill Creek
Yes.
and Bearing Point, Andros, have had no service in their homes for more than 3 weeks.
Really?
In order to use their phones, they have to go and sit in front of the tower so they can make calls.
They don't have any
SOS.
They don't have no.
We need some help, please.
I think y'all need to tell BDC y'all want telephone with lines. My telephone in Black Village, I got telephone hooked up to the lamp pole. Okay, that is what y'all need. Telephone hook up to the lamp pole. But we will tell BDC because they told me that BDC is going to join me. So what time BDC comes on?
They're going to be on. They're going to be in a couple minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
This is powerful.
But listen, I think I did. I saw a video.
Yes.
Of somebody broadcasting from Washington. I don't know which news carrier it was, but they seem to be almost like 5 or 6 blocks away
Right.
from the actual inauguration.
Okay.
So how do you get invited, but you're almost 5, 6 blocks away
My spiritual advisor
from the actual event?
in
That
the
doesn't
United States.
make any sense.
That's because you're not thinking.
Okay.
There is something called technology. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter where you are with the technological advancement, it's easy to broadcast. Okay? Stop trying to take up for
6
the
and 7
FNF.
blocks away?
Even if it's in another.
So they were just glad to be in Washington then?
My spiritual advisor.
In all that cold?
My spiritual advisor.
5 degrees.
Stop taking up for the
Ain't nobody
FNM
take up.
stupid argument.
Listen. See, I didn't
You
want to
know
get
Miles
this. You know,
LaRota.
I didn't want to
My
get
God,
this.
you don't think Miles is an honorable
All
man?
I'm telling you, sir, I saw a video. I don't know who was doing the broadcasting, but it's a Bahamian guy doing a broadcast. But he was just so far away
It
from.
does not matter. They have millions of people.
But this wasn't an inside event. Though.
And it's
this was an outside event.
It doesn't matter.
This event was held inside the
It
rotunda.
doesn't matter. The technology exists. Jesus have mercy, man. Come on, if you
All
want
right.
to criticize the PLP, wait to find something real. All right? Come on, man. Don't let the FNM.
I'm just looking at the video I saw. That's all.
Yeah, but don't.
They seem to be at such a big distance.
Don't forget now, this is Adrian White, who went over to the Norton window, where the deputy speaker bucked his head. Listen, it's Trump. I want Adrian White and the FNM to know it's fight, fight, fight. Trump, Trump, Trump. Fight, fight, fight. It's Trump, Trump, Trump. Fight, 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 Adrian. Trump, Trump, Trump. It's Donald Trump. Trump, 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 Trump. Fight, fight, fight.
Do you have something to say to the senator? Call Freedom March at 323-7775. Toll free from anywhere in the Bahamas at 242-300-0045. Freedom March with Rodney Munker, only on ILTV. This is Freedom March with Rodney Monker.
Welcome back to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Monker, and of course I have two guests, both of whom are representatives of BTC. So at my extreme right is LaShawn Cartwright, and I want to welcome you, Mr. Cartwright.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And in the middle is Miss Ashley Clark. Welcome, Miss Clark.
Thank you.
So you're here and you're from BTC. Tell me why you are here. What is the message?
So, firstly, Mr. Monker, thank you for having us on your show.
My pleasure.
Like I said before we came on, we have brought a gift for you.
You bought a gift for
Yes.
me? I love gifts.
It's a brand new mobile phone, a prepaid mobile
Well, you
phone.
might as well take it out and pass it to me so the people could see.
Alrighty.
This is great. Wow.
Yes. And what we would have,
Wow.
what
me.
we would have done already,
Wow, this is beautiful.
we have already activated a combo plan on the phone as well, so you can just begin using the device.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you and BTC.
Yes.
It's powerful. BTC, it's powerful. Go ahead. Tell us the story.
So the reason why we are basically here today is we are teaming up to let the general public know about our prepaid and postpaid offerings.
Yes.
So I'll start with prepaid, and Ashley will take it with postpaid.
Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of prepaid, the prepaid platform
Yes.
here in the Bahamas,
Yes.
we have a very, I'd say, robust prepaid platform.
Okay.
It allows customers from every length and breadth of the Bahamas
Yes.
the ability to top up their mobile devices,
Yes.
as well as purchase plans to stay in contact with friends, family, loved ones.
And it doesn't matter which island of the Bahamas you're staying on.
It doesn't matter which island you're on.
Uh-huh.
We are able to provide that service to you anywhere you go on any island.
Wow, this is powerful. And this is called prepaid or postpaid?
Prepaid. So that's
This is
just
prepaid.
like what you have in your hand right now is a prepaid.
A prepaid.
Where you would go to any one of our participating merchants.
Right.
Top up your phone.
Yes.
And from there purchase a combo plan.
Yes.
Rather it's a 1 day, 7 day, 10 day, 30 day, 15 day. Any combo plan that suits your needs.
Right.
We offer you.
This is great. So, Ms. Clark, what do you provide? He is prepaid. You must see postpaid, eh?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about postpaid.
Okay, so for those who don't know, postpaid is where you pay your bill every month. And what we offer is about 5 plans for postpaid, starting as low as $44.99 a month.
Okay.
All the way up to our unlimited plan, which is $149.99 a month. And what is included in our plans are data bundles,
Yes.
SMS, which is text messages,
Yes.
unlimited calling, and what we really want to push and let persons know is that we also offer free social media. So you can WhatsApp, you can use Facebook, and that will not come out of your data allotment that
Really?
we already provide for you. So that's something extra that we give.
Will internet services be included in that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
You can
In
get
all
the
of our
internet?
plans.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Wow, this is powerful. Do you provide internet service with postpaid?
Yes, we do.
Really?
and
Well, tell the
prepaid.
people then, man, because people keep calling and asking. So you can get postpaid and prepaid.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Now, when did BTC started this?
Many years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just want to remind
So-
members of the public?
Yeah, I mean it's a daily thing that persons do.
Okay.
In terms of going to any one of our stores, and I just want to touch on that just a bit.
Go ahead.
In terms of the ways you can top up,
Yes.
there's many ways you can top up and
Tell
purchase
me.
plans. So you can visit one of our retail stores.
Yes.
You can visit our partner and franchise stores.
Right.
You can visit our website.
Yes.
You can visit our mobile app, which is a top-up
Yes.
BTC app. You also have the My BTC app.
Yes.
And also you have what I like to call our pop-up shops.
Okay.
Where you can find those guys just about anywhere on the streets
Right.
with the mobile van.
Right.
So those are all the different opportunities our customers can enjoy
Yes.
to top up their devices
Uh-huh.
and purchase a combo plan for voice and data, which allows them free items such as you have TikTok, you have WhatsApp, you have Facebook Messenger. So we're giving our customers just what they want and more.
I heard you mention joy. I do know what joy is.
Yes.
You give joy as well?
Yes. So
Well, I want to salute joy. Yes. So this is great. And how do you reinforce what he said?
So what I'm going to speak about now is our Valentine's Day promotion.
Valentine's
that
Day.
starts tomorrow, February 1st.
Okay.
So this is a prepaid promotion. Those are the persons that LaShawn was speaking about who tops up on their account.
Yes.
So we have 2 prepaid promotions. The first one we'd call the Cupid's Combo.
Cupid's Combo.
Yes,
I
the
like
Cupid's
Cupid.
Combo
Okay.
starts from tomorrow to February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Yes.
You are able to purchase 2 smart devices
Mm-hmm.
and also get a combo plan, which includes data, talk, and text, all for $199.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Now this is for lovers.
Lovers, friends, family.
Okay. And if you're looking for somebody,
If you're looking for somebody you want to buy a phone for them and stay in constant
Okay.
communication, you can purchase that prepaid
this is powerful. And all of this is designed to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. So that's our first Valentine's Day prepaid promotion. We have another one where you are eligible to win a weekend stay at Comfort Suites.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's Comfort Suite on Paradise Island.
Yes, sir.
I always wanted to go to Comfort Suite. How do I win? How do we win?
We win.
Yes.
Our customers win by purchasing a $15 combo plan or higher starting
Okay.
from tomorrow, February 1st,
Yes.
up until February 14th. And on February 14th, we'll be doing the drawing for the winner for the Comfort Suites weekend stay.
Right.
And we also will be having some activities and fun inside our mall at Marathon location.
Okay.
So anybody can come in and we still will be doing a little bit of giveaways.
When does the fun at the mall at Marathon begin?
We start at 12
Tomorrow.
on the 14th of February
On the
when we do
14th.
the drawing.
Okay.
Right.
So on the 14th is the drawing.
Yes, sir.
That's Valentine's Day.
Yes, sir.
Now, will I have enough time on Valentine's Day if I win to check in?
I can't
I
answer
would
that
think-
at this
I
time.
think so, I think
but,
so.
I mean, Valentine's
Of
Day
course.
is a busy day.
It's a very
But
busy day.
knowing the person that you are, I think that you can check in
I think I can
right
check
away.
in.
Yeah,
of
right
course,
away.
Of
Yeah.
course, of course,
Yeah.
of course. I think this is exciting. And do you have phones in stock?
Yes,
Most
yes,
certainly,
sir, we do,
yeah,
most
we do.
definitely.
Really?
One of the newest phones that we have is this lovely ZTE that we bought
V60.
for you, the V60.
This year?
Yes, sir.
What is this called?
The ZTE
V60.
Z.
ZTE.
Like the last
Yes.
letter
Yes,
in the
yes,
alphabet?
Z, yes, sir.
ZT.
TE.
ZTE.
Yeah, and the
Wow.
model is the V60. It's one of our newest devices. It
Really?
has a 256 gigabyte storage on it.
This one?
Yes, sir.
And can this
So,
take pictures?
Yes, it has a front and back facing camera.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So I'll
And-
be able to take my picture?
Yes, sir.
Because all the senior citizens are now taking photos. This is powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, this
And
is great.
In
Okay.
addition to that, it is also a 6.2 HD screen. So
Yes.
once you press the button on the side, you see how it lights up. It's very crystal clear.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is great. And what else can members of the public expect? So you have to come into a store to get it.
To get the device?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And to top up, you can top up from home.
Basically anywhere.
Give me an idea. I'm home. I want to top up. What is it that I need to have home?
Okay, so you're home. You're launching out. You want to add some data to
Yes.
your wallet.
Right.
You simply go to our website, which is btcbahamas.com.
Okay.
You look where the combo plans are. You
Right.
Make sure have either your debit or your credit card if you want to pay
so
that
you
way.
need a credit
debit
card or
credit
debit card. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
For customers with funds already preloaded on in their wallet, they can simply go to the top up app for BTC or the My BTC app and just select the plan, purchase it, and enjoy the benefits of being a BTC customer.
Okay. So I don't necessarily need to have a debit card or a credit card to spend my money?
Not necessarily.
Yeah. I just will have to come in with the cash.
Yes.
But you do accept cash,
Yes,
right?
we do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
And that's Bahamian and American dollars.
Yes, sir.
This is powerful. This is great.
When we talk about prepaid and
Yes.
the opportunities for prepaid,
Yes.
there's a lot of opportunities for prepaid.
Okay.
I don't know if a lot of persons know, but the BTC product is a very strong product. Just by offering BTC services inside your store, like a
Yes.
mom and pop store, a convenience store, the first thing it does is increase foot traffic.
Yes.
And it also builds customer loyalty as well.
Yes.
So any customer or any business establishment that's looking to sell BTC recharge,
right.
by all means send us an email at customerservice@btcbahamas.com. You can address it to LaShawn Cartwright and I will get on it.
Okay. Let me ask you something. So I have minutes, and my spiritual advisor, he runs out of minutes. Am I able to send him any minutes from this phone?
Yes, you are.
Really?
Yeah.
This phone, I can send minutes to friends,
Yes. Once you
families,
Yes.
and lovers. Man, this is powerful.
So once you have
Go ahead.
Once you have the additional minutes that you want on
Yeah.
your phone, you want to transfer.
Right.
It's simply simple by dialing *200#, following the prompts and sending the funds to your
Okay,
account.
I got to practice this tonight, sending minutes about the place.
I also brought your telephone number, so this is a new number for you as well.
Okay.
You can give your followers and fans that number. They want to reach out to you as well.
I thank you. I always wanted a secret number. I thank you. Is the chip in already?
Yes, it's already in, and the plan is already active.
Okay.
So you can start making as much calls as you want on regular call or on WhatsApp.
Really?
Yes, sir.
And it works?
Yes, sir.
And I can send texts, I can do WhatsApp, I can go online.
Yes, sir.
Will I be able to research?
Yes, anything
Really?
that you want to do,
Yeah.
you can do with that
Okay.
device.
And I should be able to find pictures.
Yes.
Yeah, this is great. This is
And
great.
if you need additional assistance, to find folks down at the Mall at Marathon,
Right.
they can definitely assist you. I know that's your store of choice.
Right. I love the Mall at Marathon.
Right.
Yeah.
You can also call the call center at 225-5282 if you need some assistance and you're not able to.
Let me
go
write
to the
that
store.
down. Yeah.
So that's the call center.
The call center.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. 225
225
52.
5282.
And that's not just for mobile assistance, that's landline, internet, anything you need help with.
Okay.
You can call that number and they'll be able to assist you.
Okay.
If you're not able to come in store.
Now I had a text from Andros. They were saying that they were having a little bit of difficulty. How do we rescue Andros? Because don't forget now, it's the largest island in our archipelago.
Yes, sir. So we heard the conversation and we are aware of the issue in Andros.
Okay.
I can't speak fully on it right now, but we do have technicians who are aware of it and they are already
addressing
on the ground working on it.
This is powerful. So Andros, have no fear. BTC is there.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
sir.
powerful. So I like it. Any other thing you want to share with the listening audience?
Any other thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just want
Any
to.
sales going on in the store, on any phones?
Just want to reiterate the Valentine's Day offer that does start tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So first thing, Saturday, February 1st. We have the Cupid's combo, the 2 devices with 2 data plans, $199. Any postpaid customer who wants to sign up, they are eligible for a free or discounted device,
Okay.
depending on which plan they purchase.
Right.
And that discount can be up to $200 on any one of our devices that we have installed.
This is powerful. So, Brother Cartwright, what is your parting shot at the public?
So I just want to reiterate to our listening audience that yes, there are opportunities for customers or business establishments that want to sell the top-up recharge plans and SIM cards. They can definitely reach out to us by sending us a note to customerservice@btcbahamas.com.
Right.
Just wrapping up, we have some amazing combo plans for voice data and SMS.
Yes.
Check us out. The plans are amazing.
Okay.
They keep you connected with the world.
Okay. And you would agree with me, Ms. Clark, that you don't necessarily need to be in love.
No, sir.
You can come as you are.
As you are.
But-
it doesn't have to be a partner that you purchase the phone for. It can be
For yourself.
yourself, your child,
Your ma.
your
Your
grandmother,
neighbor. Yeah.
grandfather, anybody.
Yeah. But it's specially designed to kick off Valentine's.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And Cubit, his arrow is still straight.
All the time.
This is powerful. Well, I want to thank you.
Yes.
You must come back. I ain't see you all in a long, long time.
Yeah.
And you know, I wait for
Invite
BTC. Everybody in the country, when their phone is off, they call me,
Okay, that's awesome.
and I have to call
appreciate
Miss.
that.
I have to call Miss Swain.
Miss Wayne.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is great. Let's
And
keep.
we also brought some goodies in this bag for you as well, in conjunction with the phone as well. So
Really?
want to make sure you're straight, you know.
Listen, I thank you. You know, I'm 68, so I do thank you. That this is great. You must come back, and every
course.
time you come back,
Of course. Bring something.
Bring
gifts.
something.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know, when you get old, you become, you say that nobody remember us when we old.
Right.
You know, so this is good. God bless both of you.
Thank you.
God bless BTC. Continue to take care of the people there.
Yes,
And
we
the
will.
people there will continue to be faithful
Yes.
and loyal and
Yes.
patronize.
Right.
So this is powerful. Anyway, take good care. And I look forward to seeing you when you're coming back.
Definitely, before we can come back and see you, sometime
Come
next
back
month.
before Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
How does it sound?
Okay, that's
This
fine.
is powerful. Let's do a salute to the people. Come on. Give the people a salute. Come on. God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God save BTC. God save LaShawn Cartwright. God save Ashley Clark. You know I'm a Clark, right?
I didn't know.
Yeah, my mom's a Clark. I suck a Clark breast. My mom. Yeah. There's nothing fresh about that. Every child must nurse his mother. I just wanted to know my mom's a Clark.
Okay, thank
Clark,
you.
Clark Cox. This is powerful. Okay, Mr. Producer, put the camera on me so they can leave.
Thank
This
you
is
so
well.
much.
I
Thank
thank
you
you
so much.
Thank
very,
you.
very
No problem,
much.
man.
Okay.
This is
Thank you.
we appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Well, folks, it's a wonderful day in the Bahamas.
We already charge it fully for you as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
fully.
great.
Yeah.
All I can do is now find me.
And it also has a case on it as well. They put a-
Really?
Yes, sir.
BDC, y'all are great. I thank BDC. Y'all are great. Take good care, and it's powerful. Okay?
Thank you.
You lose it often? Right. So, folks, when the spiritual advisor return, we're
Thank you so much.
Yeah, take good care.
Alrighty.
Do well, BDC.
Thank you.
This is powerful. So, yeah. Well, you better get ready to open up the calls, eh? We're gonna take calls now.
Well, I don't know how much time we have.
How you mean you? Oh, I'm time. What time is it? Huh? What time is it? Come, Mr. Producer. You can bring me back on so I can open up the lines. Yeah. So we're gonna start taking calls. It's a Friday. Yesterday, the country celebrated Junkanoo.
10 to 6.
It's 10 to 6. It's 10 to 6. You want to open up the line at 10 to 6?
We have an ad?
You got an ad? Go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead, my spiritual advisor. Read an ad.
Is that Tanya?
Who's it?
Shop Smart?
Shop Smart? That's
Oh,
Tanya.
okay, hold on.
Shop Smart?
No, you said it's an ad that I have to read.
Okay. Yeah. Junkanoo was yesterday. I'm tired of the young people being treated like that. New Year's Day was January 1st, and it takes us 29 days
Let's see.
for Junior Junkanoo. I think it's disgraceful. Huh? If we can have Junkanoo on January 1st, at least by the following week, you could have Junior Junkanoo, or the week before that. That's what I think. Anyway,
Thank you all.
y'all are in charge of these things.
I don't see it. Send it to me,
Okay.
producer.
So that's powerful. So it's a weekend. It's a Friday. I want young people to be safe. There's been a lot of foolishness taking place in the country. And as a result of that, we're going to have one piece of saturation patrol
Okay.
on the island today, okay?
Alright.
So I want people to be law-abiding.
I got it now. Yeah, Shop Smart is having It's 20% off Valentine's Day sale from now until February the 15th. All jewelry, 70% off. Clothes are still 5 pieces for $25. Shop Smart is open Monday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're located at number 122 Market Street, 2-story yellow building. Ask for Tanya. Tanya asks for all people to come to shop early, shop often, and shop smart.
This is powerful.
There.
Yeah.
323-7775 is the number to call. We got a couple minutes to entertain some calls. 698-0775. 698-0776. We got about 8 minutes, look like.
Really? All of that?
Or even shorter than that.
Goodness me. Today is
some
the
calls.
31st. Tomorrow is the 1st of February.
Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live.
Yes, I'm very blessed. Good afternoon. This is Spiritual Advisor.
Ezekiel.
Mr. Monica. I'd like to send a shout to all the senior citizens around the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, especially those around the Family Island, to the sick and to the shut-in, to those incarcerated, and to every family which about to deposit the love and back to Mother's Day. That earth has no sorrow that heaven cannot cure. And let us continue to pray for the nation, and then we continue to pray when Zion real sons and daughters will be born into the kingdom. And you all have a blessed afternoon and a blessed weekend.
Do well.
God bless you.
Ezekiel, it's powerful.
God bless you.
God bless you.
All right, take care.
Enjoy the rest of the evening. God bless.
All
yes,
right,
you do
it's
the
powerful. So,
323. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live.
Hi, good evening. I'm Spiritual Advisor. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm fine.
And hi, Mr. Monica. Are you all right?
yes, ma'am.
Listen, last night at Junior Jungle,
Yes.
that's the best Junior Jungle they have ever had. It was planned properly.
Yes.
The parade went off smoothly.
Yes.
It was nice. That's the best Jungle parade they have ever had.
Yes.
But I know myself going to Jungle.
Um,
I must congratulate the youth sport and Mr. Andrew Pinder.
Okay.
They did a magnificent job last night.
Okay. Who won?
I think they said C.R. Walker.
Okay. All right. I thank you very much, eh? Okay.
Have a good evening.
I shall. Do well, my love.
All right,
Okay.
all the best.
Next.
323-7775. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live. We don't have any calls, Sandra.
Yeah, there's no more calls?
Let's wrap it up, man. It's a weekend.
Yeah. What are you doing tonight? Are you going to Awaki?
No, man.
No?
I haven't been to Awaki in
Are you
months,
going to the
man.
plantation?
I might as well as I might not.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine
It all depends on how I feel.
Okay.
I might just feel like just going home to see what's going on in America.
Say it again?
I might just go home to see what's going on in America. I like to follow this American politics now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trump off the chain.
So you still with Donald Trump?
Well, okay, Trump is just doing some things that a lot of presidents haven't done. He's doing some very interesting things. Let's just see how long,
What is he doing that others have not done?
This massive repatriation exercise that he's undertaken, it's something to think about.
It's massive, eh?
If they have 20 million illegals in America,
okay,
unregistered folks,
20 million,
undocumented, right?
Okay,
and they're doing about maybe 500 to 1,000 a day.
Okay,
you divide that into 20 million, and I'll tell you how much days it's going to take.
Okay,
for them to do a proper roundup, and that could be during his time, another president time, another president time, and another president time.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to take a long time, but let's just see. He's making some very, very serious moves. Look like he wants to engage Guantanamo Bay. Not the military side of it, but the holding side of the Guantanamo Bay to just hold migrants until, I guess, either their cases are heard or until they could be sent back to their various countries.
Okay.
But it's a massive taking. It is massive. I watch how they are building that wall.
Are they working on the wall?
Oh, man.
They start the wall again?
Listen, the Americans, I've seen some machinery at that border.
Yeah.
I've never seen before in my life.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Will their wall be
It's-
bigger than the wall of China?
No, it's not that kind of a wall.
Okay.
But it's a barrier wall, basically. And
would it be difficult to climb the wall?
They're making it as much difficult as they can. But of course, I watched a video where some very ingenious folks have designed these things that you can actually climb up.
You can climb the wall?
Yeah, they have some stuff on their shoes that they're using to climb up, and then they're carrying these ladders with these hooks with them.
Right.
Hook it at the top.
Donald knows?
Well, by the time you get to the top, on the border patrol is there on the other side to meet you, so
okay,
it's basically counterproductive.
Well, we have to let Donald know that they can climb the wall.
Yeah.
You think if they pour grease over? Listen, folks, take good care. Be safe. If it's God's will, the spiritual advisor and I will return on Monday. So do well, everybody. Dr. Dwayne Sands is expected to be our special guest on Monday. It's going to be powerful. All right? Do well, everybody. God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God save the United States.
The thoughts, views, and comments expressed by Rodney Munker, his guests, and callers on Freedom March are not necessarily those